Thank you. Yeah. First, let me start with basic. The very first one is on-prem. So on-prem means if you see in IT industry, the software MNC companies like a TCS, Tech Mahindra, Cognizant, Wells Fargo, and fraud-based companies or service-based companies, right? These companies actually are well-established companies. These companies are actually available in entire world, right? These companies actually develop these applications. They are maintaining the data, right? Like a database data or any file system related data, right? They are going to maintain it. They are developing the application. So the main requirement is, so they are going to store this data into somewhere. Please excuse about this background noise. So they are going to store this data into the somewhere, right, in secure manner. So they want to store the data into the in one place. The place must and should be secure. The place must and should be secure. Means we need to store this data into servers. We need to store the data into server. There are different types of servers available in the market, like a database servers, app servers, web servers, file servers. There are a lot of servers available in the market, right? Server means it is a computer, same like it is a mission, right? Normal server, normal laptop having the memory, hardware, right? Configurations, right? Same like server also having some compute, hardware, right? RAM, memory, processor, right? The main intention is companies wants to store the data into servers. Then where we are going to store this data? Okay, they are going to store the data into server, but this server we need to put into somewhere in secure manner, right? So that is the reason they are constructing one building. They're constructing one building and outside of the any station or any outside of cities. So before constructing this building, they took the permissions from the different department with respect to the governments, with respect to the municipal, with respect to the electricity, right? They are going to take the permissions. After the approval, they are going to start the construction. It is a big building. Data center means it is a big building, right? That building we can call it as a data center. The data center having the n number of floors: ground floor, first floor, second floor, third floor, right? Okay, fine. Building is established. Okay, each and every floor they are going to maintain the rack, right? In every house we have a rack, right? Generally the racks we are going to store our personal things, right? So in racks also they are going to maintain the servers. These servers having the all the firewalls, networking, and power supply, right? um, uh, all these connectivities, everything will be they are going to establish through the entire data center. This data center having n number of floors, each and every floor having the racks, each and every rack having the servers. These servers having the data, any type of data. Can you please mute from your end? These servers having the any type of data, whether it's a file system related data or any database related data, structured data, unstructured data, it does not matter. These servers having the data, right? These things will be take care by their own companies. Each and every company, they are going to maintain this data center. This data center development, permissions, constructions will be taken care by each and every company. But it will take some times, right? For constructing, taking the permissions, for equipment. First, they are going to buy these hardwares, softwares, networking, and firewalls, security. They are going to buy hardware, softwares, and they're so one request, guys. While joining the session, there is an option called mute. Please try to mute from your end. Okay. So first, they are going to buy these all those things. After that, so they are going to store the data into these servers, right? So it will take a lot of time. For example, we have a Amazon-based application. We have a Amazon-based application or a Flipkart-based application, right? It is an e-commerce related application, right? Nowadays, all the people are preferring to buy these products into the e-commerce based application. But few years back, like 5 years or 10 years back, we don't have any this type of applications, because nowadays everyone using the smartphone, and they are using the all different e-commerce based application. They are buy the products into the with respect to the food or a clothes or a electric, anything, right? So based upon the user selection, So especially on festival size, sorry, especially on festival days, okay, they are going to launch some products, right? On specific day, August 15th, we are launching the iPhone product on at midnight 12. Right. But initially, this Amazon people are trying to release only 10,000 products only, 10,000 products. But so this Amazon application actually they are maintaining in the their own on-prem, but we have some limitation servers like a 2 or a 3 R backend. It having only 2 or a 3 servers only, right? So lakhs of people are accessing this application on especially on 12 p.m. because they are interested to buy the iPhone on this Amazon any Flipkart based application. Right. If lakhs of people are trying to access this application, but in backend, we are maintaining only few servers. So if users keep on opening the website and they are trying to hit the browser, right? There is a keep on request hitting to the our server. Means multiple requests we are expecting from these users, right? So each and every server we have a some limitation, guys. Each and every server we have a CPU limitation. CPU limitation means, so for example, in my system, I just open the all the I just open few of the softwares. So based upon the software uses, this CPU limitation actually consuming, right? So I just open 6 or 7 um, uh, something softwares in my system. See, the CPU utilization is 53%. If I'm opening 20 or 30, my CPU utilization increases to the more than 75 or 80. So if I keep on accessing my application, keep on accessing my server, I have a lot of softwares which is available in my system, right? In some time, in couple of time, definitely my CPU utilization will goes to the 95% or 100%. On that time, what happened? My system is going to ideal mode. Maybe it goes to the complete shutdown mode, right? If you maintain low servers, minimum servers like a few servers, but if you are maintaining the, you don't know when the traffic is hitting your application, right? What happened? Obviously, your application is going to down because this request went to the your server. Server is going to feel some burden. It goes to the server goes to the down. Right. For avoiding these type of things, if you maintain the, for example, 20 servers in the backend, if you maintain, for example, if you maintain the backend as a 20 servers, okay, users are successfully accessing these applications. We don't have any downtime. But after 1 hour, right, these lakhs of users not accessing this application, right? Midnight 2 or 3, only thousands, only hundreds of people accessing this server. But in back end, we are maintaining the huge servers. Unnecessarily, we are paying the amount. We don't know when these users, when this traffic is going to hit to my application. We don't know when the traffic is decreasing to the my application. Here we don't have any options to track it. So based upon user interest, right, they are accessing this application. But unnecessarily, we are paying the huge amount. If you maintain on-prem, right, first we need to put the lot of things. First, we need to buy all this hardware, softwares, everything. We need to buy it. We need to put it for buying, for preparing, right? It will take some time. For example, my application is going to down. I want to increase some server. Again, we need to buy the servers. We need to set up this servers. It will take some time, maybe 2 or 3 days or 1 day. So until my application is going to down. So users feel maybe somewhat irritated and they will go to the different application like Amazon. They will buy the products in Amazon. So, so based upon user experience, so we need to hold these users. Right, but what happened in the background? We are going to pay the huge amount to the servers and compute and maintenance. So this type of headaches which you are facing in the on-prem. On-prem means simply every company maintaining their own data center. So data center means it is a building. So if you watch any movies, Mission Impossible, right? We have a data center, right? Data center building. Let me open the data center building. It is a big building. It is a big building. That building having the n number of floors. Each and every floor having the racks. So these are all the racks. So each and every racks having the some networking, firewalls, power supply, right? So racks having the servers. So here we have a server. We are going to store our data inside our servers. So these server setups and maintenance will be taken care by some humans. Okay, so this type of things which we need to take care of. take care of it. So if you maintain your own on-prem own building, it will take some time to construct. So for setting all those things, it will take some time. First, we need to um, put this some cost. We need to buy all these products, right? Everything we need to. It will take a lot of time. Unnecessarily, we are going to pay the huge amount. These are all the drawbacks which we are facing in normal data centers. And we need to maintain this data center in entire world. I want to maintain a TCS data center in US, and I want to maintain TCS data center in UK, India, Sri Lanka, Canada. I want to maintain the data centers into multiple countries. Right? If you are trying to maintain data center in multiple countries, right? So for construction, it will take some time. First, we need to put some amount or some cost, some budget we need to put it, right? When we need to take the permissions, right? For equipment, we need to, it will take a lot of time actually for maintaining the data center. But only one advantage is we have more control. We have a more control. Security point of view, here we have a more control. Based upon our need, we can maintain our own security. That is the only advantages available in on-prem. So on-prem means companies are maintaining their own data centers. Inside data centers, we have a n number of floors, each and every floor having racks, each and rack having the servers. Inside server, we are going to put the store our data. Structured data, unstructured data, images, audio, video, files, CSV data, Excel data, SQL data, any type of data we are going to load under this our servers. We have a different types of servers available in the market. Okay, database servers, file servers, application servers, web servers, this type of servers which is available in the market. So based upon your data, you need to select the server, right? This type of drawbacks which we are facing on earlier. So after that, cloud is came to the picture in the market, right? Cloud, they are offering all these things as a ready-made. Means, for example, Azure, yes, available into the entire world. Already this Microsoft Azure, these data centers available into the entire world. AWS data center, which is available in entire world. GCP also, data centers. Azure data centers, the map. Let me open this map. Okay. And entire world, almost they are maintaining all these data center in multiple countries. Especially in India, we have three data centers: South India, Central India, West India. Okay, like the way, so data centers, they are already construct this data center into the entire world. For example, I have a Flipkart application. Okay, so by using this Java T, we just developed the one Flipkart application, and we deployed this Flipkart application into the in India in India under South India data center. If due to some earthquakes or due to unexpected reasons, means ఏదైనా భూకంపం కానీ ఏదైనా జరిగితే due to some unexpected reasons, right? If my entire data center is going to collapse or my entire data center is going to down, so here we are going to lose our data, right? So that is the reason companies, right, vendors, clients, they are going to maintain the data into multiple regions. Same data they are going to maintain in South India, same data they are going to maintain into the some Mexico center, something different data centers. If you maintain data into multiple data center, if something is gone wrong with one data center, still we have a data which is available in another data center. So this type of options which is available into the cloud environment. Right? So here I have a startup company. Right? I want to maintain my data into the databases. I want to maintain my data into across the world. Right? For example, if you don't have any cloud, right? I have just I just started my startup company. Right? If you are planning to maintain these data centers, right, we need to take the permissions, we need to put some effort and cost, right? It will take a lot of time. Yes, right, it will take time, right? I don't want to go for this headaches. I need a, I want one cloud. That cloud is going to fulfill all the needs, because the reason is, mm, for example, I want to store my data on temporarily, only one day. So day wise, they are going to charge the amount. I want to maintain my data into 1 month. So especially that 1 month only, they are going to charge the amount. But if you maintain the on-prem, right, we need to buy the storages, we need to buy these equipment. It will take some time. We need to put lot of cost. But here, so based upon our usage, they are going to charge them daily, hourly, monthly, weekly. So based upon your usage, they are providing all the ready-made services here. So they are providing all the services in one place only. Azure portal is a one central place. All the services which is available in ready-made. Same like a supermarket. If you go for supermarket, everything will be there in one place only. So see, one product which is available in small packet, 10 rupees, one product which is available in medium packet, 50 rupees, one product which is available in 1000 rupees in a big packet. So based upon user need, they are going to buy that product, either 10 rupees or 50 rupees or 1000 rupees. Here also, I need a one service. So I'm going to use this service is only 1 hour. So only 1 hour, they are going to charge the amount. That's it. So here we have a storages also. Everything will be there in one place only. I want storage. Yes, storage is there. I want databases. Yes, database is there. I want a machines. Yes, machines is there. I need a ETL tool. Yes, ETL tool is there. I need a RDBMS database, Azure SQL. Yes. I need a data warehouse. Yes. Everything will be there in here only. All the services, the ready-made services, everything will be there in one place only. Here we have a security. Here we have a load balancers. Here we have a machine, storage account, RDBMS, ETL tool, development related, infrastructure. Everything will be there in one place. Based upon our usage, we are going to pay the amount to the respective cloud, whether it's AWS or a GCP or Azure. So those having the one unique portal, by using this portal, we are going to create these services. So based upon our usage, we are going to pay the amount to the client. So that is the difference between on-prem and cloud. Is it clear? Any questions? Feel free to ask, please. Any questions? Some questions in Telegram. At least yes or no. Anyone is there in session? Can you please confirm?
No, no, sir.
Okay, thank you. Right.
Sir, no doubts.
Okay, thank you. Azure cloud. Here we are going to talk about main Azure cloud. Okay. So here we need to start with some basics. Region, zone. Okay. So let me tell you the one example, the difference between region and zone. Okay. So let me tell you the difference between region and zone. Okay, guys. So this is our Microsoft Azure portal. So by using this either credit card and debit card, majority 90% this Microsoft Azure preferring only credit card. By using this credit card, we can create the Azure portal. Okay, here we have two options: free trial or pay as you go. Free trial means the validity is 28 days, and pay as you go, the monthly wise they are going to charge the amount based upon your usage. Okay, based upon our usage, so they are going to charge the amount. So if you are better, you can go for a free trial only. The duration is 25 days. They will give the 15,000 credits. 15,000 credits means, so you need to utilize these 15,000 credits within the 28 days itself only. Okay, free trial means they are going to charge the amount just to 2 rupees only. After 48 hours, they will return back your 2 rupees to your respective credit card. Okay, then the question is, so can we create this Microsoft Azure portal by using the debit card? Yes, we can create. But here, if you are banking, if you are maintaining the zero balance, right? So you are not eligible. So if you are maintaining at least more than something 5,000, 10,000, 25,000 minimum balance, right? Like ICS Bank, we have a savings account. Some of the accounts must and should we need to maintain the minimum balance as monthly 25,000. Such type of accounts they are giving allowed to create. The reason is here we are creating the services, right? If you create the service, if you are using the services, right? If you forgot to delete or if you create it, but intentionally if you are not deleting these resources, right? So for this tracking mechanism, right? They are going to restrict you. The reason earlier the beginning of portal, they are allowing to create these services, but so they feel some they face some issues with respect to the user experience. Okay, user just use this portal, but they are generating Microsoft generating something 5,000 and 10,000, but unfortunately user giving the something debit card details. After that they just unblock the something, block the debit card. There it's very difficult to track the user. So that is the reason. Last 2 years onwards, they are completely restrict the policy which we are creating the Microsoft Azure portal. Okay, so if you have a credit card, right, you can easily create the Microsoft Azure portal. So if you are planning to create a Microsoft Azure portal, so you have a one valid email ID that must and should be, that is a unique one. Okay, and mobile number and email ID. So while creating the Microsoft Azure portal, so we need to give mandatory information like a first name, last name, address, and mobile number, PIN code, email ID, and password. After that, we need to give the credit card details like a 16-digit number, month, expiry date, CVV number, full name. So we'll get one OTP. So you need to give that OTP. So they will detect the 2 rupees amount. After 48 hours, they will return back your 2 rupees to your respective credit card. Okay, so it's very easy Microsoft Azure portal creation like a Gmail creation. I hope you guys are familiar about to create the Gmail, right? Same also. Make sure, and here the conditions is condition. For example, I have a portal. Sorry, I have a laptop, right? So I'm using my laptop already. Azure portal already have created in the past 6 months back or 1 year back. My cousin is planning to learn this Azure portal. He is using my system. So already I have created Azure portal in my system. So Microsoft already detected my IP address. Now my cousin wants to create the Azure portal, right? So 99% they are not going to allow to create the free trial. The reason, your IP address already stored into the Microsoft databases. Because the reason these users keep on creating the multiple free trial account, different email IDs, different credit cards. That is the reason they are not allowing to create in the same system. They are going to identify your IP address, or else they are going to identify your browser's details. Maybe here 50-50 chances. Okay, here I just created Azure portal 6 months back. Consider Azure portal already created 6 months back in Google browser. If you are planning to create one more portal, right, you can use any Internet Explorer or other. Maybe they are going to allow. Some cases they are not going to allow. So please try to create the Azure portal in a different system or any mobile also. You can create this Azure portal through the mobile also, because even the mobile also having the IP address, laptop also having the IP address. Okay, so at the very first time, please cross verify whether this your system already created this Azure portal or not. Make sure. That is very important. Okay, right. Any questions here with respect to the Azure portal?
What will be the charges after the free trial?
Can you please speak louder, please?
After the free trial, what will be the charges as per a
So
month?
28 days. After 28 days, until you click on pay as you go model, they won't charge any amount. They are not going to charge any amount. Okay. So for example, yesterday only, my free trial is gonna completed. So I'm planning to go for pay as you go. So, right. So you need to click on pay as you go model, and we need to give some mandatory information. So there are a lot of steps we need to select it. right? Then only we'll eligible for pay-as-you-go methodology. It is not a single click. We need to do some steps. Okay, then only we'll eligible for pay-as-you-go model. Okay. Any other questions, others?
Is it compulsory to open Azure portal?
Azure portal is mandatory for to do the practice.
Okay.
100% we are going to implement the entire our labs into the Azure portal only. Our Azure data related
Okay.
work we are going to under the Azure portal only. Yeah, please go ahead, Forrest.
Is it accessible by the debit card also?
Yes, but they are going to first verify. Microsoft is going to verify your debit card, whether your debit card is eligible or not, whether you guys are maintaining the minimum balance or not. They will track you.
Can you
Okay.
see the steps? Like at least, can you just give a high level thing like how we proceed like for account creation on Azure portal? Just on high
Yeah.
level.
High level means my point of view already this portal creation is there. So there is option, there is a URL called portal.azure.com. So you have to give this URL or else like Azure portal creation.
Okay.
It's very easy only, same like a Gmail. But my point of view already created. If I click on right, it will navigate to my previous accounts only. So click on use another account. So you have to give your email ID and password. If anyone having the email ID and password, just you can share me. If anyone interested, you can share your personal debit card details or a credit card details to me in a direct message in chats. I will create behalf you.
Is there an online documentation for it, like for creation of Azure?
I will share. I will share.
Okay.
I will share the document. Yeah, it's very easy online.
Yeah, just because I just want to know, like before.
I will show you. I will show
Okay.
you. I will show you. If anyone interested, so we have a 22 participants is there. If anyone interested, right, you can share your details and be happy. I will create it in next couple of days. I will show you that one.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Thank you. Others, any questions?
So after free trial, we have to pay, right? If you
Unless
want
if you click on pay as you go model.
Okay. Until then, we can use free.
28 days only.
Okay. Okay.
Still, if you want to go for free trial, you need to create one more account.
But you said credit card details will be not going to accept.
They will ask up your existing credit card details as well, but you need to give the fresh email ID, fresh mobile number.
Okay.
Please try in different system or different phone.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Next, the question is region zone. Okay, fine. We have successfully created the Azure portal. Okay. See, here we have a plenty of services available here. Right. If we enter into the supermarket, we have a products, right? They are categorized these products into the different places. Right. First floor belongs to specific things. Second floor is belongs to kids section. Third floor belongs to men's section. Fourth section belongs to women's section. Like they are categorized into the building, right? So here we have a multiple services available here. These services actually categorized into three components. Infrastructure, platform as a service, software as a service. IaaS, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, PaaS, software as a service. All infrastructure. Infrastructure means I want compute. I need a storage. I need a machine. I need RAM. I want storage, network security. I need a load balancer. I need a firewall. So this type of infrastructure which comes under the IaaS. For example, guys, I want to develop one Java-based application. Okay, we can write the Java code and all by using this Eclipse tool or something. But we need a servers, right? First, app servers, DB servers, database servers. That servers must and should we need to provide some hardware, RAM, memory configurations. We need to provide it, right? So secure way we need to connect these servers, right? We need a security. So we need to store the data, right? We need a storages. We need a machines, right? So these things actually first comes under infrastructure. Before developing the application, first we need an infrastructure. Then only we can develop the application. Okay, if you're planning to construct one building, so first we need to prepare the raw material, right? So then only we can construct the building. Same like, So before jumping, we are not directly jumping to the PaaS services, PaaS services. First need a infrastructure. We need a missions, we need a compute, we need a storage, right? Then only we'll implement the PaaS services. Platform as a service means development related services comes under the platform as a service. Azure SQL, yes, we are writing queries. That is one of the platform as a service. Azure Data Factory, yes, we are designing the pipelines. It is one of the PaaS service. Databricks, yes, here we are writing PySpark code. That is one of the platform as a service. Azure Functions, logic apps, yes, here we are doing some coding part. Those things which is comes under platform as a service. Development related service which is comes under the platform as a service. Next, software as a service. Okay, fine. We are working on company. We are developing Java based application. I want to send email to the one of the my teammate. We did Outlook, right? We did Office 365, right? So these things, these are all things which is comes under the software as a service. Software means it, we one of the software is going to fulfill the our day-to-day part. Okay, so these services, they are categorized into the three components: infra services, platform as a service, software as a service. So it is one of the common interview question. Definitely they will ask at the time of L1 interview. So what is the difference between infra, platform as a services? So can you please list out the what are the services which is comes under the infra service? What are the services which is comes under platform as a service? What are the services which is comes under software as a service? I will share the document, guys. No worries. Frequently asked questions, scenario based questions, answers, and I will share the all the doc. So whatever we are discussing the scenario based, right? The scenario based document having the screenshots, notes, everything. We have a dedicated WhatsApp group, right? If you have any questions, you can feel free to post your questions in WhatsApp group. Okay, right. Okay, next we need to talk about region and zone. Then what is the difference between the region and the zone? Right. India, we can treat as a region. Next, Telangana, one of the zones. State, here I'm dividing the state as a zone. Let me open the pane. Basics is very, very important. India, consider India, region, right? So we have a Telangana, New Delhi. Like that, we have multiple states. Next, we have Tamil Nadu. Zones actually comes under the region. The region having the zones, right? Right? TG. Zone. Availability zone or zone. Next, Delhi. One zone. Tamil Nadu. One zone. Right? So, Telangana. Telangana having the n number of cities, right? Hyderabad city. So Telangana having the different data centers. So one data center means it is a building. One building which is available in Hyderabad. One data center which is available in Warangal. One building which is available in something Rangareddy something. So zone having the data center. Region having the zone having the data center, either single data center or multiple data centers. Guys, some of the zones having single data center, some of the zones having the multiple data center. Now Delhi also having the multiple data center. Okay, inside local Delhi, we have a one data center. Okay, and Noida also we have a one data center. Like the way we have a two data center which is related to the Delhi. So same like Tamil Nadu also, in Chennai we have a one data center. So is it clear? Difference between region and zone and data center? Please confirm. Data center means it is a building, DC. Please confirm. The difference between region, zone and data center.
Yeah, clear.
Fine. Next, because while creating these services, you may see this region selection, zone selection. Okay, So we have a multiple regions is there, guys. For example, let me create resource group. While creating any service, any service, see, here we have an option called to select the region. So already Azure regions. See? If you see, okay, no worries. In the center places, we are able to see the region. These are all the regions. So this region selection which is available here. Which region? East US to West US to. I just give the one example, India. Even though in India we have a multiple region. South India, one region. Central India, one region. West India, one region. Some in South India, for example, South India is one of the region. In South India, we have a states, right? You can treat as the zones. Okay. Just example purpose here, just highlighted as a region, but don't treat as each and every country as a region. So they are divide the country into the multiple regions. Okay. See, we have a West US2, West US3. Both are regions, but one country they divided into the multiple regions. Okay. All right. Next. Okay, we'll see this one. Next, hierarchy. Very, very important. So now the question is, okay, here we have a Microsoft Azure portal. We have a plenty of services is available. Like where to start, where to end. Which service is first, which service is second, third, fourth. What are the hierarchy here we need to follow. Okay, right. Once if you create Microsoft Azure portal, right? Here, if you join any real-time company or a project, so here you have your email ID. That email ID end with your domain, tcs.com, techmahindra.com. Like the way you have the some domain ID here, right? So each and every project, guys. For example, I just joined a TCS company. One of the account, Lincoln account, or else any General Motor Finance. Okay, the project name is General Motor Finance. Okay, so right, I joined this company TCS, and I'm part of General Motor Finance. They give the URL portal.azure.com. I just logged into this Microsoft Azure portal. Right, I have a email ID. Someone something money at generalmotorfinance.com. Okay, right. Now this General Motor Finance having the unique portal, only one single portal. And also one of my friend is joined same TCS company, but different account, different project, maybe Boston Consulting Group. This Boston Consulting Group having separate Microsoft Azure portal. Each and every project we have a separate Azure portal. One project having one unique portal. One project having one unique portal. Okay. Well, let me remove this one. Right. So here, app registration. I will explain each and everything later. In one session, I can't give the promise to discuss about the in detail manner. See, here we have a tenant ID. Every project having the unique tenant ID. Every project having the unique tenant ID. Okay. Right now, I'm part of my project. Right now, I'm part of my project. My project is General Motor Finance. This General Motor Finance having the unique tenant ID. Unique tenant ID. That number which is available in Active Directory or app registration. This is my unique ID. Unique ID. Each and every project having one unique ID, like Aadhaar card. Right? Indian citizen having the unique Aadhaar card, unique number. That number belongs to that specific person only. Right? Tenant ID. So based upon tenant ID, we can identify the project. Okay, right. So this is the first hierarchy. This tenant ID automatically created once if you create a Microsoft Azure portal, whether it's a free trial or a pay-as-you-go, does not matter. Tenant ID automatically created. We are not going to create any tenant ID. This tenant ID automatically created once if we created Microsoft Azure portal, whether it's a free trial or a pay-as-you-go. Okay, right. So this is the first one, automatically created. Next, the very second hierarchy is subscription. The second one is subscription. Okay. We have only one tenant ID, guys. Each and every project having only one unique tenant ID, only one, not more than two. Only we have only one tenant ID. Under tenant ID, we have multiple subscriptions. Your wish depends upon project. They are going to maintain the multiple subscriptions. Now, question is, what is subscription? Question is, what is subscription? Okay, right. Now, question is, what is subscription? Okay, right. So here we are using the Microsoft Azure portal, my General Motor Finance company. Okay, fine. So this General Motor Finance company actually handling the 4 applications, guys. 2 applications are Java, 2 applications are .NET. This Java .NET applications actually related to the e-commerce related applications or any banking related applications. These applications producing the data, like a structured data, CSV data. As a data engineer, we are going to handle this data movements from source to target. Okay, we have a application, Java based application, .NET based applications, right? So guys, did you get a chance to hear this terminology? Development, dev, QA, testing, UAT, user acceptance test, production. Did you get a chance to hear these words? Can you please confirm?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I request to everyone, can you please confirm at least this terminology?
Yes.
Yes.
Then why we are maintaining these environments? These are all things we can call it as an environment. Then why we are maintaining these environments in real time, in real IT projects? What is the purpose of these environments?
So that,
Yeah, please.
so that,
Yeah.
so that the client production environment is not disturbed with the development or the testing part.
Very good. So whatever I just showed in earlier few minutes back, that Flipkart application, right? Here we are able to see the Flipkart application. It is a live application. Live application means the code actually deployed into the production. It is a live application. We don't see any issues here. Right. So here we are able to see all the images, some menus, screenshots, options, everything, right? So these things actually first to develop into the non-production environments like dev, QA, UAT. Next to production. Once everything is good, then only we are going to deploy our main things into the production environments. In production, we are able to see everything is in correct manner. First, for example, the client requirement is they want to develop one option order. Future option. This development is going to develop this future, right? They are deployed first code changes into the dev environment, means the development. If the development is good, they will go to the QA environment, means testing environment. If QA testing is also good, they will go for UAT, user acceptance test, means here customer come to the picture. Customer is going to check the everything is a good or things everything is a working is fine or not. UAT almost similar to the production. If everything is good, right, we are going to deploy the same things into the production, right? So each and every environment, here we can call it as this subscription. Is it clear, guys? Why we are maintaining the environments here, right? Dev environment. The dev environment capacity, storages, cost is different because here we have a less data. QA, the way of cost, capacity is different when compared to dev. QA having the more data. If you go for UAT, it having almost related production data, huge amount of data. Means UAT related storages, services, memory, compute, different. Production having the huge amount of here we need to specify the huge storages. Here we need to give the big RAMs, big memory, big hard disk, big storages. We need a big machines, right? So each and every environment having the different storages, different compute. The way of cost is different, memory is different, storage is different. So that is the reason here we are maintaining the each and every environment as a separate subscription. Okay, consider I have only one application. Generally in real time we have a number of applications, but example point of view, I just take the one application. That is a Java based application. Java-based application. Here we have the environment. Here we have a dev environment. Next, we have a QA environment. Next, here we have a UAT environment. Okay. Next, we have a production environment. Okay. Dev compute storage, dev memory, hard disks are somewhat low. So here we are maintaining the separate subscription. They are going to monthly, they are going to charge the amount something, for example, 2000. Okay. QA somewhat having the more compute and storage. They are going to charge the amount something 5000. UAT having almost related to production. They are going to charge you something 50,000. Okay. Production, they are going to charge you 70K amount. Okay, the way of cost and billing and compute and storage is different. That is the reason in real time, people are maintaining the multiple subscription. If you enter into the real time projects, if you click on subscription, you can able to see the multiple subscription, either 5 or 50 or 100. Is it clear? I need your attention. Can you please confirm? Is it clear related to the tenant ID and subscription ID, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now, hierarchy very, very important. So whether it is a admin or a data engineer or a data science does not matter. First, you need to know about cloud hierarchy. Okay, fine. Tenant ID is fine. Next to tenant ID having subscription ID. Here I just adding you only one subscription ID, but in real time we have multiple subscription IDs.
Sir,
Okay, hierarchy. Yeah, please.
actually, if in a team, if we have 5 members working in the same project, should be able to, like, they have to log in into the same tenant ID application, tenant ID account, which
So
is having
each and every person having the own credentials, user ID and password. Your
But
all team members,
account is
whether it
same.
does not, account is same. User ID is different. Tenant ID is same.
Okay. Okay.
Tenant ID is same. Okay. 5
Okay.
or a 50 or a 5,000 does not matter. All your team members are part of your project, part of one tenant ID. Maybe data science team part of same Microsoft Azure portal, same tenant ID. Data science also part of your project GMF, same tenant ID. DevOps also part of same Microsoft GMF, same tenant ID. Admin part of same GFM, same tenant ID only. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah. All the whatever your team members are part of your project, right? Everyone having the same tenant ID. Who are working in General Motor Finance, same tenant ID.
What when your production environment is deployed in different zones? Like if a
Correct.
client has a different zones cloud IDs, so in that case, same tenant ID is there or different tenant ID?
So even though we can deploy this into the multiple tenant IDs, that concept is different. But generally, people are maintaining their own separate tenant ID. But we can integrate in with the multiple tenant IDs as well. That we need to add more security. That thing will be take care by the admin team only, the security part.
As a data engineer, so we need not go into
No.
in-depth things of this nitty-gritties of
No.
portal administration, right?
No. Administrator completely take care by the admin team. So here
we
I'm
need
giving
to-
only basics only. If you know about these basics, so it is very easy job to understand all the concepts. But
So
as
this
a
is taken
data
care
engineer
by
part, admin team.
this is taken care by the admin team only. The
Admin
thing
team.
which as a data engineer will take care of only the creation of pipelines and
Correct.
ATLs
Correct.
and
Correct.
only those
Correct.
things, right? Okay.
Yes, as a data engineer, we are going to take care of this data movements like source to destination, like creating the pipelines, rescheduling the pipelines, writing the PySpark code, right? These things we need to take care of it.
So the infra part and all dev
No.
QA is already taken care by admin. We just need to
Admin.
take care
Yeah,
of
infrastructure will be taken care by the admin team. I just give the only basics part. Because while creating the data factory, right, in Microsoft Azure portal, if I am creating the data factory, here you are able to see the multiple options. Okay, even though guys, here I'm creating the data factory service, right? But even though we are not going to create this service, admin is going to create these services, or DevOps team is going to create these services. And one more thing, graphical manner, no one is going to create these services in a graphical manner. Okay, they are using the infrastructure as a core tool by using Terraform, ARM templates, or Cloud Formation, or Ansible playbooks. By using these techniques, they are going to create these services. Once if you create these services inside our work, we are going to take care of it. Okay. For example, here I am creating the data factory. Here there is an option called networking. Then you definitely will raise the question, hey Shravan, what is networking? You did not cover that network concept. What is virtual network? Okay. Even though infra services also part of while working with the platform as a service. So that is the reason here I am giving the all the basics. Clear? Any questions, others? Okay. Next, tenant ID, okay, fine. Subscription, okay, fine. Multiple. Next, third service is resource group. Resource group. So resource group means same like a WhatsApp group. So WhatsApp group having the WhatsApp contacts, right? First we need to maintain as a contacts. Then we are add these contacts into the resource group. Is it clear, guys? Are we going to create first a resource? First, we are going to create a resource group. Then we are going to add the resources into the respective resource group. Resource group means collection of resources, same like WhatsApp group. WhatsApp group having the collection of WhatsApp contacts, right? Same like. So after resource group, so based upon your need, either virtual network or a subnet or a missions or a storage account or a data factory, your wish. But these three things actually we need to follow the hierarchy. Is it clear about these three things? Okay. Let me create some resources here. First, okay. Let me create the resource group. So guys, while creating the any service, here we are following the hierarchy. Tenant ID automatically created. No need to select the tenant ID. Okay. Here we don't have any options to see the tenant ID. All the tenant ID will be there. But only thing is you need to select the proper subscription. Already told you, right? In real time, we have a multiple subscription. So you need to select the correct subscription. Next, see subscription. Okay, fine. Next, we need to create a resource group, right? Resource group. Okay. Here I'm creating one resource group. But in real time, guys, we are not going to give these naming conventions. So we need to follow some naming conventions. Before beginning of the project, we have a documentation. The documentation we can call it as a DD document, required analysis document, something. The document having all the clear naming conventions, which resource we need to select, which region we need to select, what are the tags we need to give it, like each and everything, options, selections, RAM, memory, compute, IP addresses. So everything will be placed into the document only. I will explain the document later. Okay. So here I just select the region, click on tags. So then what is tag? What is tag? Okay. So in real time, here we are creating multiple resource groups, maybe 10 or 20 or 30 resource groups. I have one Azure data factory. Okay. Something there is a wrong with one resource group. I want to find out. So here we are handling the multiple application, like a Java based application, .NET based application. Each and every application we have a registration number. Okay. So this Java application, which we are creating the dev environment, dev subscription. Okay. Let me create it. If something is going on wrong with my resource group, right? I have 10 resource groups. So I want to know this resource group belongs to which subscription, where exactly this issues occurring, right? So based upon these tags, we can easily identify these issues. Okay, if we click on tags, right? Okay, something is gone wrong with my resource group. So if you come to the resource group, if you click on the tags, okay, this resource group is related to the Java application and the dev environment. There is a issue. Like the way we can easily find out by using this tags concept. Is it clear, guys? Resource group, please confirm. Resource group means collection of resources. Now question is, we don't have any, as of now, we don't have any resources. If you want, you can create other resources here as well. Okay. Or else, for example, let me create the data factory. While creating the data factory, we have the options. Okay. And one more thing is, guys, we are not going to create these services in real time. DevOps team is going to create these services. These services are already created into a project. If you go to once you enter into any real time projects, the Data Factory, Azure SQL, Databricks, Synapse, Fabric, all these services are already created by this DevOps team. So
And
inside,
subscriptions also, right?
yes, everything will be taken care by this admin team and DevOps team.
Okay.
So we are related to the data engineering team. So we used to take care of inside the Data Factory, inside Databricks, not before. Okay, but here we are learning, right? So here we don't have any DevOps team. So we are the one. We are all in one person. So we used to create all those things. We are the one take care of the responsibility, each and everything. But in real time, we have a dedicated teams. Clear?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So right, still we have 10 minutes left. So we need to discuss about this virtual network, storage account, and the keyword. Okay. So we'll discuss these three things by tomorrow, guys, like a virtual network, storage account, LRS, GRS, ZRS, difference between Blob and Azure Data Lake Gen 2, and purpose of keyword, how we are going to store this information into the keyword, and the virtual missions. We have a different types of images available. So we need to discuss these 4 things by tomorrow. So still we have a 10 minutes left. If you have any questions, feel free to ask anything. Timings, durations, content, projects, anything.
I have a question, like as a developer, like everybody will be writing their own scripts and code. So what kind of repository we are using on cloud?
No,
So that-
no, guys. No, guys. They are going to, let me correct this question. So multiple data engineer collaborating each other. Okay. They are working on individual tasks. Okay. So they are going to work on individual tasks, not a different scripts. Okay. Individual tasks. Here, here people are maintaining 2 repositories, majority 2 repositories. One is Azure repo. One is Azure repo. We have a Azure DevOps concept is there. In Azure DevOps, inside Azure DevOps, let me launch the Azure DevOps organization first.
Azure DevOps, we may have for dev, queue, and production repositories, right?
Yes, correct. Let me open this Azure DevOps first. And also we have a GitHub. Either GitHub or Azure DevOps. Whatever we are creating Azure Data Factory pipelines, we are going to push these pipelines into your repository, either GitHub or Azure repo. Whatever we are writing the Databricks notebooks, PySpark code, we are going to push those things into the GitHub or else Azure repo. Let me open the Azure repository. I will explain, no worries, guys. I will explain these things. See, here we have a repository structure section. We are pushing our code into the repository here only. For example, I have already one notebook. I written some notebook, just sample dummy code only. I just push into this code into the in this repository. Okay, either GitHub or Azure repo. Right. Any other questions?
Azure repository is linked with GitHub,
Azure
right?
DevOps. No, Azure repo is linked with Azure DevOps. GitHub is different. Azure repo is different. We have a plenty of repositories available in the market, like Azure repo, GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket, like.
What is the usual scenario, real-time scenario?
So whatever we are developing code, for example,
Means they will use
I'm creating the
GitHub or
pipeline.
like
Depends.
okay.
Depends. Maybe some of the projects are using GitHub. We'll see the lab in GitHub as well as Azure repo. Some of the projects are using Azure repo.
Okay.
Okay. All the UI, the UI is different, but the way of the inside concepts are same. Here we are creating the branches. Here we are creating the branches. Here we are creating the pull request. Here we are creating the pull request. Here we are merging the code. Here we are merging the code. Here we are following the branching strategy. Here we are also following the branching strategy.
Okay.
So when you
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Sir, here you are using Disney and you declare a Python notebook.py. Can you explain this? What is this IDB?
I will explain this thing later because I did not upload this thing into the directly, but in Azure Databricks. Here I created Azure Databricks. I just written notebook. In Azure Databricks itself, we have an option to set up the repository. Okay, by using the Azure Databricks directly, I just push the code into the Azure DevOps. I will explain this concept at the time of Azure Databricks demo.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir,
Normally, when
but in the case
Yeah,
where
please.
you have declared that in the GitHub, so sir, what was the link between the Azure Database and the GitHub? Matlab the work that you are doing in the Azure Database, but you have to be submit the work into the GitHub. It is right, sir?
Correct. Whatever we are developing pipeline, for example, I am working something. If I'm maintaining my pipeline or code into my laptop or in an office laptop, if something is gonna wrong with my laptop gonna corrupt, or else I just mistakenly or intention I just delete my data into my local system. Right? We are going to lose the data, right? So that is the purpose. Whenever we are working with the project's team members, they are maintaining the code into the repository. Repository means it is a place, whatever we are developing the code, we are going to maintain the code into the secure manner so that we can track the entire things. Okay, Shravan is working on today something. Kiran is working on something today. Who is done the change at what time? For everything tracking purpose, we are maintaining the repositories. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, I have a request, sir. The topic that you have teached, you should end here because, sir, I cannot able to understand the topic next topic, sir. So if you
I will explain in detail on next days because we have a limitation time, right? I can't give the promise to explain each and everything. So that is the reason we have a dedicated time for every day 1.5 hour session to discuss the each and everything as a in detail manner.
okay,
Okay.
sir, after the you will share the notes.
Yes, correct. For example, here I am discussing about the basics. After the class, I will upload the video. I will share the notes respect to those things. Recording session and notes. Yeah, others, please, any questions?
Yeah, as a data engineer, like for in case of like DevOps, right? Like what is the scope? Like from where we need to start? Like suppose I developed a notebook and in Databricks and developed a pipeline and used Databricks notebook in the pipeline. So I need to deploy. So means like already dev admin or a team will create DevOps, right?
No,
It's like
DevOps team
how
will
would
create this. Team will create this CI/CD process. Some rare scenarios, so we are the one take care of this build and deployments. I will cover this
Yeah.
build and deployments into the our course.
Okay.
Here we are going to
Okay.
create the pipelines. For example,
So,
my code is available in repository. Here I am gonna create the pipeline. There are two ways to we can create the pipeline: classic pipeline, AML based pipeline. Okay.
okay.
I think they are last couple of days onward. I think there is no classic pipelines. They are completely decommissioned. So let me go for AML pipeline. So here I'm going to create the pipeline. So there is a ready-made pipeline is generated here. We need to customize, modify these things. Okay. So build pipeline, deployment pipeline, where we are going to deploy this code into the multiple environments. Actually,
Okay.
this will be
Data
taken care by the
engineer is
DevOps team.
okay.
Sometimes we are
Data
it is very
engineer is
easy.
Okay.
Yes, sometimes depends upon your project, your team size, or your billing. So you are also part of this CI/CD process. It's very easy only.
Okay.
Any other questions, others?
What will the average package of the data engineer?
So depends upon client, cost, and companies, and based upon your interview feedback. So, but once you just give the interview to the Tiger Analytics. So based upon your interviewer feedback, they will give the hike. Maybe 30%, 50%, 100%, depends. So it depends upon company standards, depends upon your interview feedback. You will get the CTC, expected CTC.
Sir, is qualification like BTech or
No,
BE या फिर MTech
no.
is required for
Qualification
entering
does
this?
not matter. Qualification does not matter into the IT companies. So yes, qualification means at least you have any degree, something, whether it is a normal degree or any um, like a BTech related degree, MCA or MTech, MSc computers or BSc computers or BSc chemistry. It does not matter, but at least you have a degree qualification. This is the right
Sir,
time, guys.
will
If anyone
AI
looking for
will
1 minute. If anyone looking for non-IT to IT, so this is the right time. Please switch out it. So, and we already few of the candidates already placed into the different companies. Those guys are already comes under the different background like a data entry and BPO related background. They are successfully placed into the MNCs companies with very good hike, good package. So one of my students, his name is called Sandhya. Earlier, she was working as a data entry operator. She have the 4.5 years experience. The package is 2.6 only. After the course, she got the offer in Chubb company as a data entry. They offer as a 12 LPA. So it depends. So at least whether it does not matter IT or a non-IT. If you are working on a non-IT, you have a proper PF and bank statements, everything, right? Yes, it's a good chance to switch out into the IT. No one is going to raise any questions. Whether it is a like a role is does not matter. Background verification is different, and switch out is different. Background verification will be taken care by the separate team. HR is separating, and interview is separate. Yeah, please, Amir, please go ahead. Others, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. ఏమైనా questions ఉంటే అడగండి. Okay, okay, that's it for today, guys. Thank you. Please use the same meeting ID for tomorrow as well. Tomorrow also we have a session on 6 to 7:30 p.m. We'll discuss the remaining basics, and day after tomorrow I will start the data factory. I will show you the day 1. I will show you day 3. I will show the lab in normal Azure portal, as well as I will show the same lab in Fabric as well. Okay.
So one last
thank you,
question.
sir, for giving an amazing webinar.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
So one last question. Hello.
Yeah, please.
Do we need to learn any programming language like Python?
No need. Python basics is enough. Very basics is enough. Just basics is enough.
Okay.
If you have
Thank
time, just go through the w3school.com or any tutorial point, or else I will share these my own videos and I will cover those things in our classes itself at the
Okay.
time of real time implementation. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Guys, if you don't have any questions, you can just drop the call. Have a good day. Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining the session.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.